how to plan your comic book for the Ending Misconceptions project. All right, the first slide everyone has to do, the top box is where you tell me what is the misconception you're focusing on. And then in this bottom box, you're going to use the timeline that we worked on in class that looks like this and turn it into an explanation, right? In 1 to 3 sentences, use that evidence to explain how have rights changed over time related to your misconception. Be sure to ask questions if you don't understand how to do this part. Next, this is really putting things into your own words and helping me to understand what you were trying to do with the project you created. So you could fill this out at the beginning, but you might end up changing it by the end. So you might want to come back to it. But do think about, like, how is it you see the problem? What is a problem you see with this misconception? What impact is it having on people in Wisconsin or teenagers or whatever group you want to focus on? What is the action you want to take through the project you've created, which in this case is a comic book? And then who would it be shared with? Please let me know who your target audience is. The directions we're going to see will say fourth graders. It isn't required, but that is usually when a lot of Wisconsin public school students learn about Native American history. So this is where we're going to click on the link that's going to take us to the slide that will give us information about how to complete the comic book. Remember, if you're working with a partner, the goal would be to divide up these tasks, which are in colors over on the left. Of course, you should agree on what the story is, make sure that the misconception is clear, why it should be ended, some kind of evidence of why it's wrong, and what do you want people to do about it. That can be woven into a story, or it can be direct and clear. Please make sure that you have illustrations. These aren't just words. You're making sure that there's some sort of character development. And then this bottom part, I guess, is no longer correct. Explain your choices by writing the title of the comic book. That's what we're putting on the right. And a short overview. So in this green box, this is where we make sure that I get the information I need. I did include a link to a template, and it's going to make us, force us to make a copy of that. And once you do make a copy, it's just some boxes that you can use. You can change the speech bubbles. It's got several different designs. If that doesn't work for you, you don't have to, but it's just one way that you can get that done. You'll obviously need to turn that in to me, share it with your partners that you're working with, and that is how you complete this part of the project.